Nostradamus' soul originated from the universe. It traveled from the universe as a part of a group of souls who were roaming the celestial worlds, visiting many galaxies before arriving in our galaxy and then our solar system. Traveling souls were well aware of the natural change process they undergo as they descend into the other planes. They transform from their original incorporeal form into the subtle form as they reach Shivpuri. They travel further through Vishnupuri, Brahmapuri and gradually through to the lower dimensions before finally reaching the planet Earth. The group of souls to which Nostradamus belonged spent many years in a subtle form, roaming the subtle world surrounding Earth. During this time, it became apparent to Nostradamus that a number of strange and unexplainable events, such as a Third World War, were imminent on Earth. Subtle world souls have the ability to control the thoughts and actions of human beings living on Earth. Powerful subtle world souls have the ability to pick up the vibrations from other subtle world souls. Nostradamus, in his subtle form, picked up these vibrations from other souls and became aware of what was going to happen on Earth over the next 500 years. Nostradamus felt the need of somehow communicate these messages to the people on Earth and gradually alert them to the unfortunate events that would take place in the future. Nostradamus was a good soul, but had no desire to take an incarnation on Earth in the manner that Dolores Cannon did. Dolores Cannon used her own cell to create a physical avatar of herself on Earth, existing in both subtle and physical planes concurrently. Instead, Nostradamus decided that he would send rays of messages to another human being on Earth. This human being on Earth is known to us as Nostradamus, although it was actually the subtle world Nostradamus soul that was transmitting the prophecies. A powerful soul in the subtle world can transmit messages to a human being on Earth through rays. The souls in the subtle world have the ability to plant a cell in a human soul and make them the founder of a religion, monastery, or sect of any kind. Nostradamus in subtle form used to send messages via rays to the Nostradamus on Earth. However, on Earth, he was not able to pick up all the messages that were being passed on to him. To overcome this problem, Nostradamus' soul that was present in the subtle world sent visions instead of rays, which would be seen by the human Nostradamus in a pot of water. The human Nostradamus documented the visions in complete secrecy and in cryptic messages so that others would not find out. Religious leaders at the time would have burned him alive had they found out what he had been doing. The human Nostradamus came to know of the wars that would take place over the next 500 years. Nostradamus' soul was very experienced and knowledgeable one, learning from his journeys and travels from the universe. Eventually, a friend of a human Nostradamus discovered his writings and released them to the wider world. However, as the prophecies were documented in cryptic messages, nobody was able to understand them accurately, which left people confused. In the subtle world, plans evolve over time, so some of his prophecies were no longer relevant. However, people believed that they were not true. Nostradamus predicted that in future, following a Third World War, the world would transform and a new world would emerge. This is why he inspired human beings to document his predictions through their visions. Nostradamus is one of the numerous good subtle world souls who wanted to help people of Earth.